BTS News Today. The whole world was shocked this morning when the hashtags #JikookTruth and #ForbiddenLove dominated the global trending topic. From Seoul, Paris, to Buenos Aires, millions of BTS fans, especially ARMY, are flabbergasted by a series of new facts that have emerged about the relationship between two very popular BTS members, Park Jimin and Jungkook. Two names that for years graced the world stage not only with their incredible talent and charisma, but also with an inexplicable chemistry, are now back in the spotlight due to speculation hotter than ever. Is their relationship just a friendship? Or is it harboring something much deeper? The proximity trip of Jikook, which is a combination of the names Jimin and Jungkook, has long been the subject of discussion. From the sweet moments behind the stage, the deep gazes on stage, to the warm interactions recorded in their vlogs, concerts, and personal documentation, have formed an unwritten narrative that makes many fans believe that there is more to love than just affection between friends. However, during this time, both Jimin and Jungkook have always been neutral and maintained their privacy, as if to give space for the public to interpret for themselves. But everything changed overnight. An old interview that had not previously been widely publicized suddenly leaked on Korean streaming platforms and left the world speechless. In the interview, which was recorded around 2021 but never aired, Jungkook is heard revealing something that makes the heart flutter. "There is someone who makes me want to stop looking. Someone I keep quiet. Sometimes it hurts because not everyone can accept it." The sentence, which sounded ambiguous, was the subject of speculation, especially after an editor of the show confirmed that the part was initially deliberately cut because it was considered too personal. As the news spread, the ARMY began conducting independent investigations as usual. They put together puzzle pieces from different years, including Jimin's vlog that showed a look of uneasiness at the mention of Jungkook's name, or their interactions at BTS's run that seemed too natural and meaningful. This has led to speculation that their relationship is much deeper than it seems on the surface. Shortly after, a former Big Hit Entertainment staff member who now works as an independent editor made an upload that was later deleted, but was immortalized by thousands of fans. In the post, he mentioned that there was a moment where Jimin and Jungkook were strategically separated in scheduling activities because management was worried that the public would realize something that can't be explained officially. This statement caused a stir in the South Korean public and media, as this kind of thing is usually very closely guarded by agencies. Korean entertainment media such as Dispatch and Knet Buzz began to investigate more deeply. Dispatch even released an article featuring two old photos of Jimin and Jungkook while at a private resort on Jeju Island. The photo was originally thought to be just part of the group's vacation trip, but according to Dispatch sources, the two members were actually away at the time. Although there has been no official confirmation from the management or the two idols, these little facts continue to fuel the public's curiosity and doubts. More astonishingly, a mysterious audio clip circulating in the fan community features Jimin's allegedly powerful voice, who can be heard crying and saying, "I know this is wrong in their eyes, but not in my heart." Many suspected that the sentence was related to his personal relationship, and most of the ARMY believed that they meant the public or management who did not necessarily support the special relationship between the two BTS members. The Korean entertainment world is known to be strict in maintaining the image and privacy of its celebrities, especially when it comes to issues related to sexual orientation or same-sex relationships. Issues like this can be very sensitive and pose a great risk to the careers of idols. However, the new generation of global fans is already more open and inclusive. For them, any form of love that exists, as long as it is sincere and respectful, deserves to be appreciated. Jikook, all this time, was a symbol of an emotional connection that could not be described in words alone. Not a few soldiers refer to their relationship as a form of soul bonding, a relationship that knows no boundaries, does not need labels, but feels strong and deep. They are two individuals who complement each other, understand each other in silence, and grow together in a harsh world. In a recent live stream, a fan asked Jungkook what made him feel most comfortable during his years as an idol. Without naming him, Jungkook replied, "The one who can read my mind without me even speaking. He knows when I need to be quiet and when I need a hug." This sentence again fueled speculation, especially because his face turned sad after answering. Meanwhile, Jimin in an interview in Japan some time ago had said that there is one person in my life that I always pray for without him knowing. This statement was again attributed to Jungkook, who was known to be very close to him even from his trainee days. The Jikook phenomenon is not new, but the excitement this time feels different. This time, not only based on the moments in front of the camera, but also the emergence of statements that have been hidden. Many began to ask, did they really love each other in silence all this time? Are they victims of a system that curbs freedom-loving? Some big BTS fan sites even stated that they would take a temporary hiatus because they wanted to give space and time so that this speculation would not harm the members. But most of the army rallied to support Jimin and Jungkook, regardless of the truth behind their relationship. The hashtag #LoveIsLoveJikook campaign began to be widely used, accompanied by messages of love and appreciation for BTS who have inspired the world. The world is waiting now. Will Big Hit Music provide official clarification? Or will Jimin and Jungkook themselves take the bold step to say something in front of the world? Or will it all remain a mystery to which only they and their hearts know the answer? Whatever the true reality, one thing is certain: love, in any form, is never wrong. If it is true that Jikook is more than just a friend, then they have proven that love can grow in silence, thrive in limitations, and still shine even though it is never announced. For many soldiers, Jikook's story, whether it's forbidden love or soul bonding, is a reminder that true love doesn't always have to be explained. Sometimes it just needs to be felt. And perhaps that's what makes their stories so touching, so powerful, and so inspiring. This story will continue. Jungkook once said, "Even if the whole world turns its back on us, as long as you're here, I'm not afraid." Maybe that's the message he's been trying to get across, not just to Jimin, but to the world. The atmosphere in the world's fan community is heating up as various confessions emerge from people who have worked closely with BTS. A former international event coordinator for the Love Yourself World Tour said in an anonymous post on a restricted forum that he witnessed firsthand the interaction between Jimin and Jungkook that can't be mistaken for a casual friendship. According to her admission, when one of them feels sick or tired, the other will always be nearby, even ignoring the protocol just to make sure that each other feels better. The confession went viral and was shared thousands of times, adding oil to the fire of public speculation. But it's not just third-party recognition that's in the spotlight. The old video footage from 2019 is again being discussed, precisely the moment where Jimin and Jungkook are seen sitting side by side in silence backstage after the concert. There are no words, no smiles, just two figures staring at each other with deep, emotional eyes, as if there was a dialogue that only they could understand.
All the searching, pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth